Hello, my gamers in Christ. This is still your Vice President, Mike Pence. And many of you probably know me as a Christian, a conservative, and a Republican in that order. But on top of that, I also like to cut loose and once in a while play games. In fact, when I was visiting many truck stops campaigning for President Trump, out back many truckers would look at me and say, "Are you game?" And that's when I realized that, you know what, I do like to play games. So, as a little fun, just to show that we're not all into low taxes and conservative judges, I thought, why not reach the young people, the young, virile, strong Christian young men in our country, with some games. So, I'd like to welcome you to episode 1 of Mike Pence's Gayming. And the first game we've chosen, I think, couldn't be more appropriate. It's called MLB The Show 22. And it's a baseball game, and that's our national pastime. And just to show that we're not a racist country, if you can see, that's an Asian man on the cover of the game, so don't come at me in the comments with any critical race woke baseball theories. This is just good old-fashioned American apple pie baseball with your vice president. So why don't we do some Mike Pence gaming?
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
It's a raining pants. Hallelujah, it's a raining pants. Let the show come in. It's time for Mike Pence. He's gonna give his 2 cents. Gents and ladies, mainly gents. It's raining pants.
So we're here, we're playing MLB The Show 2022. Great to play a great American video game for our great patriots. Listen to that music. Not hip-hop, thank God. Thank the good Lord.
What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Said press any button, and I pressed X, even though that feels like a little bit of adult... what are we doing? They're already rewarding your vice president with content. How about that? I don't know what all this is. I just want to play Road to the Show. That's where you can create your own Mike Pence. We're going to start new. You say, oh my God, this sounds like a... Oh, okay, thank you for the Christian songs, MLB The Show. Okay, I knew I picked the right game. Set up my ball player. Well, I like to play with balls, so set me up. How about create a new ball player? And I think that we want to, let's do it. No looking back, we're not into cancel culture here. So what play style do I like? Well, am I a pitcher? Some have said I'm more of a catcher. A two-way player, oh, mother wouldn't like that. Let's just say, let's be humble and say I'm a position player. Well, I consider myself humble, but let's go for power. And I think there's no doubt what position I would play. One of the toughest on the whole field. I'm a catcher. Let's finish and go to appearance. Let's make a vice president catcher. General appearance. First name, well, you know what our first name is, and it's... We're going to go with Mike. Okay, we're going to keep it informal. They don't need to... Mother doesn't need to know that they're not calling me Michael in MLB The Show. So we've got Mike, and we're done with that. Sure, whatever they're asking me. I want to play by the game. I don't want to be difficult like a radical left person. So we say Mike Pence. How about that? Beautiful to see. And preferred number? Oh, well, thank God they're not asking for my preferred pronouns because I'm a he, him. Always have been, always will be. And, you know what? I think I know what number I want to go with. The great Babe Ruth, and more importantly, the Holy Trinity. Throws right, bats. I love bats. Ooh, switch. Well, we'll go with right. Region, well, you know I'm from Indiana, so we're going to go with Central. And birthplace, Indiana. Thank you very much. And now we go physical appearance. Body. Strong. Do we have a strong? Well, skin tone, we're going to go with a nice, gentle white. Height. Oh, they do it in inches. Okay, 10, please. Let's see, where are we? 5'10" is 65. I'm doing my Marjorie Taylor Greene math right now. 5 feet is 60. 5'10" would be 70 inches tall. There we are. Weight. Well, I was 160, but, the stress of working with our president packed on a couple of pounds. We're going to say 170. Body type. Well, I don't mean to brag, but I've been working out. Let's say buff. Neck size. Some of the kids in school used to call me pencil, but that's not an option. So let's say medium. I'm strong. Shoulders. I think he looks good. Arms. Well, we're just going to keep bulking up these arms. Yeah, we love a muscular arm in the Pence household. Spine length, well, if you listen to some Republicans, they'd say I have no spine, so let's reduce that a lot. Hips and glutes, well, hips don't lie, if I know my Shakira. We're gonna, oh wow, how about this? How about we get right in here? That's okay, now we're talking about MLB The Show. Glutes, we want big glutes. Get all that power as a catcher. Okay, so we've got strong glutes. That's what you need. Thighs, thick thighs don't lie. So we're catching, so we gotta make them big. And I think that works. Now head, no thank you as I tell mother. Head shape, this looks like good head. Head scale, all these are sort of too complicated for your vice president. I want to play baseball. But we'll just go with what they have. But hair, we all know the critical Mike Pence haircut. Short and tight, that's how I like them. Let's go to a different hairstyle. All these hairstyles seem to be reflecting more of an Afro-Latino vibe. Do they not let white players play in the MLB anymore? This is what I feared, that there might be some radical left influence here in the game. And what's a good hairstyle for your oh well, that's parted. You know what, we part it to the side, but it's too long. Where are we? Short and thin. Short and tight. And I think we're gonna go with short and thin. Okay? And no, that's not right. Okay, there we go. And now the classic Pence silver. There it is. But I don't like the way that short thin looks. Well, now I don't like this at all. It sounds like they're playing hip-hop music, so obviously maybe this game lures you in with the promise of good patriotic vibes, and then all of a sudden it turns into something extreme. Well, I think I'm going to have to go with one of these Afrocentric, Afro-Latino haircuts, because they are not respecting... What do you think? Business class? You know what? I think we're going to go with business class, although this guy looks way too angry to be Mike Pence. We'll go a little stylish. Don't tell Mother. Okay, she'll think I went to a fancy salon. And you know what? I'm good with this. Cheeks. We don't need to get into the cheeks, I think. Eyes. Where's Hazel? Oh, I like the way those eyes look. Eye bags, crow's feet. Well, let's be honest, it was a little tough working with the president on occasion. This guy looks kind of like a strong, fashionable Mike Pence. We will take it. jaw and chin. Well, that nose is way too wide. Where is the nose? That is not a Pence nose if I've seen one. I'll take that. That looks like Pinocchio. Hey, I support our president. Oh, look out. Just kidding, Mr. President. I support you to the ends of the earth. Nose bottom. Well, yes. Nose width. Let's get this one much thinner, please. Oh boy. There we go. We want a nice, thin Indiana nose. Let me tell you something. This is exactly how I looked when Mother met me, okay? So you can imagine how excited she was. Nose size. I think this looks good enough. This is a young, strong, virile Mike Pence for 2022. Eyebrows. Too thick. Those are too thick. Where do we get? No, not bushy, short. Oh, short and straight. Yes, indeed. No need to tell me twice. As straight as they come. Jaw and chin. What do we think? Maybe we could upgrade the chin a little bit. Nobody doesn't mind a strong chin. We'll go with corners. Protrusion. Well, you want a chin that protrudes. I know that much. I think that's your Mike Pence right there. Chin ball. Well, not the first time I've experienced balls on a chin, but that's for another story about strong Bible camp. Double chin, I don't think so, not at all. So that is your strong, strong vice president. Are we ready to create this person? I think we are. Motions and sounds. Batting stance. Let's see what... Let's go with a batting stance, shall we? Oh, I like that one. That's like a real spread eagle. I think we found our batting stance for Vice President Mike Pence. That's it. A nice power wide stance to get access. Love it. And that's good. More hip hop. That's too bad. Running style. Oh, that you see that effort, but we all know where's the patented Pence prance? What's the closest one? Does he clap while running? Well, I think we're going to go with, that's kind of a slow, confident run. We're going to go with that. Catching style, normal. One knee. Is there a two knee option? Well, one knee's as close as we get to two knees, so we're going to go with that. Swing type. Oh, we want a real powerful okay, two-handed. Well, you're going to want a bat that you got to use two hands on. So let's go. I like this one. This is kind of a flourish at the end. Not too flourishy though. Okay, not radical left LGBTQ flourish, but still nice. Take a pitch. Well, I'll take a lot of pitches. So let's see how I take a pitch. I like this one. It's kind of a respectful look back at the umpire saying, "Yes, sir, I respect your authority." That's what we'll do. And how do we miss? We want to miss with great sportsmanship. I like this one. That's okay. How do we hit a home run? Well, we're going to play the game the right way. So I don't like any of these. These are very flashy. That's a good one. That's a good Mike Pence sort of home run swing. You know, you hit it, you drop the bat, you give a nice supportive clap, and then you start running around the bases to not disrespect the Christian pitcher throwing the ball. So we're going with that one. Home run celebration? None. We're going to say none because we're playing the game the right way. Music? What's a good... No, thank you. Absolutely not. Hip hop. We're going to go with country. Gotta go with country. And look at how they're trying to convince me to listen to this ridiculous... We're going to preview this beautiful country music. God, guns, and women in the confines of marriage. That's what I think of when I hear this song. Oh, we are rocking. Mike Pence is at the bat, ready to take hard pitches right in his keister. Cowboy code. That is it. Thank you. And now equipment. Bat. What bat should we use? Barrel color. Well, you know what? Don't tell President Trump, but I'm going to go with black. A big black bat. There it is. Mike Pence, number 3 for the Holy Trinity, and Babe Ruth carrying a big black bat that he's going to swing at balls. Thank you. We love that. Everything else is immaterial. We are good to go on bat. Catching gear. I like that. That looks all kosher to say things like my Old Testament friends. Uniform. Necklace. Well, you know I like my big necklace that I'm wearing now. And jersey length. What's the point of having big Pence arms if you're not showing them off? Pants style. You gotta go with the stirrup. A classic look. Color of the uniform? Well, I think, okay, so fuchsia is not an option. How about orange for our great President Donald J. Trump? Well, it doesn't seem to be giving me orange, but you know what? We'll see about that. Eyewear. Do they give you like lashes? Well, I don't use glasses. I don't need corrective lenses. Eyewear. Lens color, arm color, white. What do you think? Should we go with... Should Mike Pence be going with some eye black? Not racist? Let's go with some eye black. How about that? Cleats. Well, it seems that they're not giving us a... You know what, I was hoping that maybe I could... Oh, how about heel colors? Let's get some Louboutin cleats. The red bottom cleats. How about that? Okay. Mike Pence knows his fashion. So I think we are done. I think we have just created a Mike Pence. And your vice president is now officially a player in MLB The Show 22. So how about that? I think, I don't need instructions. Just give me a ball and give me a bat and I'll make hay. I don't know who J.O. Comedy is, but he certainly seems not funny. Well, everybody, that's Mike Pence Gaming Episode 1. We have created Mike Pence, and we're gonna play some games at some point. But for now, I think that's been enough. Next month's episode, I can tell you, we're gonna be playing, if this hip hop music would shut the hell up, we're gonna be playing God of War. A game that seems very intriguing because as a Christian who loves muscular God, I think it promises to be a very enticing and exciting Christian experience. So God of War next month. Thank you for joining us for Mike Pence Gaming.